What is so funny, Damani? What's so funny?
Life, man.
Yo, first of all, everyone, I just want to tell you, I spent probably about 30 minutes going back and forth with Damani before we started recording this show, man. Like,
Yeah, bro.
we were
What
about
were
to
we
not
going back and
record this
forth with? We weren't
about
going back
some.
and forth with
Yes,
anything.
hey man, Damani has to get the last word with everything. Like he's
Oh
like
my
a
gosh.
grandpa, man. Just complains about every damn thing, everything. Anyways, that's beside the point. You see, he's laughing because he knows it's true.
No, that's not true at all.
Okay.
You just talking.
Whatever. Anyways, see, I fucking hate you, man. So before we get started on the show, I just want to give you a little backstory. So guys, me and Damani are in separate location. I'm in California and he's
I'm
in
in New
New
York.
York. So both our times are different. Clearly, he's
And I
on,
remember that every day. He forgets it.
whatever, man.
He calling me at fucking 12 midnight. Oh, you're not awake. It's only 8. Like, oh, gosh.
He's 3 hours ahead of me, and I'm obviously 3 hours behind. Anyways, point what I'm trying to make is, Damani complains when I call him all
Yeah,
the
because you
time.
be calling at 1 o'clock in the morning and acting like it's 10 p.m. where I'm at. Yeah. That's why I called his ass at 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, for me, it was 8 o'clock.
No, he
And
called
he was
me.
over there all grumpy.
Trying to be spiteful. Call me super early in the morning, like 5 times for me to answer, and then he tried to call me every hour throughout the day just to try to be annoying. And then
What do you mean? What do you mean? That's not, I was being a very good friend. What are you talking about?
Then he calls me at lunchtime like 5 times, leaves a message and text message talking about it's an emergency. It's a matter of life and death. So I'm over here like fucking almost broke my feet trying to run to my phone and hit him back because I see that shit. And I'm like, yo, what happened, bro?
Shit.
Oh, can you tell me what to get for lunch? I'm like, what the fuck?
Isn't that life or death? If I don't eat, I will die. What?
Trying to be funny, bro. That's not funny.
Yo,
see?
hold on. How do you almost break your feet trying to get your phone? How did you see your phone if you were running to it? That doesn't make any sense.
Because my phone was on my desk. I was in a meeting and my phone kept going off and I heard it in the meeting. So my phone is in like an open form. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to leave the meeting and go and answer my phone. So I figured somebody probably heard my phone and like silenced it real quick. But it went off again and then it kept going off. So I ran outside and I see my phone and I'm like, yo, why is the money calling me so many times? And you sent me a text message saying it was a matter of life and death, like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes after you called me. And then I called you back and I'm like, hey, what's going on, bro? Oh. What should I get for lunch, bro? What should I get for lunch? Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you?
Yo, listen, man. If you didn't pick up that phone call, I would have starved to death, man. I wasn't lying.
Shut up.
I was not lying.
Anyways.
Yeah, back to topic.
So today, we have a few things we wanted to get through. I had some interesting questions to ask, that some people voiced and wanted to get our opinions on. Damani also has some, but we're just gonna jump right into it. And one of the first questions is,
wait, hold on, man. You can't start with the crazy hard ones. You gotta like work into it, because I know you're gonna be like, the best one first. Work up to the best one.
Okay, how about you go first with your questions, since you have questions you have to ask.
All right, perfect. So, say for example, it's grocery day, right? You got to go shopping to the groceries. Okay. Do you go shopping hungry, or do you eat before you go shopping?
So if I'm going to the grocery store to go shopping, if I go to shopping hungry or eat before I go shopping?
Yep. So that way, cause you know if you don't eat, you're gonna be hungry. But you're gonna buy stuff that you have the appetite for. But if you eat, you might just buy stuff that's like, I know I need some bread, but I know I need some milk. But it's not gonna be stuff that necessarily tastes good because you've already satisfied your hunger. So what do? Do you eat before or do you go hungry?
I don't know. That's a weird question. I don't think I ever thought of things like that. I guess before I go to the grocery store, um, so I usually go to the grocery store either after I get off work or on the weekends, like right after lunch or something like that. So I guess after I
Ah,
eat.
see, after you eat. Oh,
Yeah. But
mm.
I never really thought of it like that. So I'm not going to the grocery store to buy something to instantly eat. I usually buy like a lot of groceries for like the month or something like that. So I don't just go
Oh
to the
shit.
grocery store just to buy food for like 2 days or something like that. Like I go to the grocery store to buy because I'm married. I'm with my wife, so I gotta buy groceries that's gonna last us for a while.
It's gonna
Plus,
last a month, so we know somebody
yeah,
shops at Costco. Damn.
not Costco necessarily,
Yeah,
but
bro, come on. That's Costco. That's Costco talk. Oh, we'll shop for the month. People go to Costco. They buy one
huh,
can of beans. A can of beans is like 14 pounds.
I thought that
Got
was a everybody thing. Like, not doesn't everybody
hold
buys
on,
groceries for the
dude. You,
month?
you only shop for a. Well, I mean, okay, listen. People don't go to the grocery store like unless they're at Costco or BJ's or something, and it's
What do
like,
you?
yo, I want to buy food for the month. I mean, you
So,
buy food to try to make it stretch, but you actually plan out for the entire month when you go to like the regular Publix or something.
well, yeah. So I go and I buy like fruits, vegetables to cook. Meat. You don't eat meat, but I do. No homo. I buy
Yeah,
like
fucking faggot.
chicken, beef. Whatever else, fish, shrimp.
So hold on, man. All that meat and fruit and vegetables last for a month, man. You
Well,
freezing your fruit?
no. So maybe a little exaggeration on the fruits and the veggies because like in between I guess grocery shopping, yeah, you're gonna go to the grocery store to re-up on like veggies and like fruits, but for the most part like the stuff that lasts for a month is like the meat and like the canned food or like the snacks or like juice and like
Snacks. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. There you
like
go.
those
Like
stuff.
juice or
Yeah,
yeah.
those stuff last. It should last for a month. Like or like milk and or like stuff
Oh
that.
nah, bro. You can't be keeping milk for a damn month, man. It's just
Oh,
gonna
well,
get
I don't drink milk
curdy.
for a month, but the I don't. It's not like the cow's milk. We don't drink cow's milk. We get like the almond
Almond
milk
milk.
or
All right,
yeah,
that's
and that
different. That's
lasts
yeah.
for
Almond
a
milk like
while.
never goes bad.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Okay.
and then like other stuff, like syrup, like for pancakes, like little things like that. But in between going grocery shopping for the month, like you get like the little stuff that runs out fast. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah,
not
the
gonna.
fruit.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not gonna go to the grocery store every every week or every 2 days to buy fucking toilet paper. I buy a big ass thing of toilet paper that should last me for a month, maybe even 2 months. You know what I mean?
Damn,
Or
you buying
like,
a lot of toilet
or like,
paper. Do you wiping your ass way too much?
how? You buy a big bulk of toilet paper, like like the 48 pack,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
That shit
supposed
should
to.
last like 3 months, man.
Oh, it should last you. Yeah,
48
yeah,
pack.
two months. But I live with two people, or one other person. There's two of us, Damani. So it's gonna go down twice as fast. You know what I mean?
What, dude? I live with me and two people. Well, two people,
Yeah,
me and
but
somebody else in the house, and it lasts for like two
so
months, dude.
that's what I just said. 2 months.
Oh, okay, okay, all right, cool. I was about to
Yeah.
say, like, bro, you're wiping. All you gotta do is pat, man. You don't wipe till you see red, man. Just
What
pat.
the what the
I know you
yo
must be over there wiping till you
yo
see red. I
yo
ain't
Damani?
clean yet.
What are you? Yo, what are you wiping?
That's not me, dude. Listen, I know some people that literally, actually, truly say that they don't feel clean until they start seeing red. I'm like, damn, that's
Yep.
wiping too hard.
Yo, what kind of toilet paper are they using? Fuck.
What? Dude, they're wiping so hard, they're essentially using their damn fingernails, man. He's scooping that shit out. Oh, damn. Oh,
Yo,
damn.
it's so gross.
Yo, talk about that. I remember Don't you say that you don't like using toilet paper? Like after you take a shit, you take a shower because you feel dirty.
No,
You gotta get a bidet, right?
I still use the toilet paper, but I like to take a shower afterwards. Cause this is what I was telling. So I was telling Damani this. Like, I don't like to take shits in public because, like, so think of it this way, Damani. Think of it this way. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Somebody's trying to call me. But think of it this way, right? If you were if you got shit on your hands, right? You're not just gonna wipe your hands off with some paper towel or with a cloth, right? You're gonna wash your hands with soap and make sure that you get all that disgusting things off your hand. Right or wrong? Like, am I wrong?
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so why isn't it the same for when you take a shit? Like, you got shit all between your butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You got mud bud and it's
oh
you know,
my what like, are you eating to where you got mud butt every time you're shitting?
I'm just saying, like, everybody has gone to the bathroom and fucking got, you know, splashed when they're
getting that backsplash.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, bro.
And you're not just, so hold on. If that happens with your hand, like if you got some of that on your hand or your whatever, you're not just gonna wipe your arm off with freaking paper, right? You're gonna wash it with soap and all of that stuff. Well, it's kind of the same thing in this situation. Like, that's how I feel. Like, if I go to the bathroom and, you know, I do the number 2 and got stuff on, you know, backsplash, whatever the case may be, I feel like taking a shower. Like, you know, I don't feel like toilet paper is going to do enough justice. Like, that's
so
just
you still
my
feel
personal
dirty.
feel. Yeah, I still feel dirty. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's not that bad. It's just like in your boxers. Nobody's going to know unless you sit down hard or something. Just sit soft. You'll be fine.
I would know. That's all that matters. I know. And it makes me feel dirty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to feel that way. Like, I want to feel, you know, like when you first take a shower, after you take a shower, especially when you, like, I don't know, got done working out or something. Yeah. You just feel really fresh. Like, I like that feeling, especially going throughout the day. Like, when you take a shit in public, I almost feel like you just feel like you smell like it the whole day. Like, I don't want to feel like that.
What the hell? Man, that's all in your head, dude. I feel like you probably don't take a shit in public because you're afraid people are going to hear you taking a shit in public.
And that, too.
Oh, yeah. So ridiculous. Man, who cares what those random-ass people think? Dude, you know how many times I go in public toilets and I hear these people over there struggling to get, like, these little demons out of them? Making mad noise, bro. Kicking their feet up, slapping the stall. Crazy. It's not that bad. Not that big of a deal. I don't mind shitting in public. I mean, like, if I gotta get it out. Okay, so how about this? Here's a perfect question for you. So say, for example, you're going shopping, right? Shopping for food. You're at Publix, and you're, like, in the middle of shopping for food. And while you're in the middle of shopping for food, your cart is, like, half full. So it's not like you can immediately leave to go take a shit. But you gotta take the biggest shit in the world. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hold it in and like fuck up your freaking rectum, or are you just gonna freaking bite the bullet and go shit in the public restroom?
Well, if you put it that way, obviously I'm gonna go take a shit, but I don't know, bro. I just feel cleaner.
Already selling out your morals. Look at you, spineless.
Anyways, let's move on from that. So the next question is,
yeah, what's your question, bro?
So, would you rather be deaf or blind, and why?
I definitely would much rather be deaf.
And why?
Because I mean, think about it. If you're blind, you can't see all the beautiful stuff the world has to offer. I mean, you can't hear like music and all that other stuff, but and you can't see where the hell you're going. I'd much rather be deaf than be blind. Yeah, fuck that. Because think about it, like, you can't see, like, your first child being born. You can't see what your mother's face looks like. You can't see your best friends. it compared to, oh yeah, I can't see anybody, but I could hear what everybody sounds like. I'd much rather see people's faces and scenery instead of being able to hear their face and hear the scenery. I'd
Oh
much rather
man,
that.
I feel like that's so hard. That's a hard question
Why?
because
What would you pick?
I don't know, man. That's really hard. I agree with what you're saying about you rather being able to see the scenery. All right, what if we throw a wrench in there? So
Well,
if you choose the sight, you're colorblind.
oh, what? Yeah,
Yes.
I'd still rather see that. Hey,
You still choose that?
of course. Okay, so how about another wrench? Like, if you would be able to hear, but you could only hear like screeches instead of low tones. You could only hear super loud noises.
No, but see
So
that's different. So
that's
so
horrible. That's a horrible way to live.
no, so I feel like with the eyesight thing, you're able to see. You know what I'm saying? With the hear stuff, yeah, you're able to hear, but you're not able to hear anything but screeches. Like that's not fair. That's like not a fair comparison. Like
That's
so
fair. What do you mean? You're
no,
able to hear, just like you just said.
so
If you're able to see, you're still able to hear.
so
It just sounds horrible.
with eyesight there's variations, you know what I'm saying? Like you can either see color, you can see um black and white, you can only see shapes or blurriness. With hearing, it's either you hear or you're not hearing anything. Like you hear only vibrations or like you said screeches. That's not kind of this. I feel like that's more limited than with
Mm,
seeing. I don't know. Maybe that's
mm.
just my opinion. But if I had to choose,
Yeah, you gotta pick one, bro. Gotta pick one.
man,
You got 5 seconds. Four,
if I had to
three,
choose, I think I would choose
two.
hearing.
What? So
Yeah.
so you would
So
never be able to see your. Okay, go ahead. Why would you pick hearing?
so when I think about that, I think about Daredevil. You know what I mean? Like how
Oh my
he's
gosh.
able to see
This
with his
guy.
ears. What? Like seriously, bro?
All right, go.
He's what? You don't. You.
You're not gonna get superpowers like Daredevil, man. I'm deaf, or I'm blind now. I'm Daredevil.
Well,
And then,
well.
oh
So I've
man.
seen some blind people, bro, and sometimes I really have to question if they're really blind because their like sense of awareness is on point, bro. Like I be seeing
Okay.
blind people like they like walk with their walking stick and they walk across the street like it's nothing, bro. Like it's no problem. Like they're using their cane or their walking stick just to feel, and they know how to walk around object based off of how they feel it. Um,
And what it sounds like, they're
and what it
using like
sounds like.
echolocation just to
Exactly,
get
bro.
around.
And it's so crazy. You know what I mean? Like that's amazing. Like I never understand that. Like how do they do that? And then I remember one time I went to this like home for the disabled,
Yeah.
and I remember the like the blind kids, they would read braille, and I never understood how they were able to do that. Like to me, like when I put my hand on braille and rub my hand on it, it just feels like a bunch of bumps. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like a
but
bunch of pimples.
yeah, just a pimples. But these people, like, they're able to just like to skim through and read it just based off of touch. Like, and this one chick, I remember, like, she can just touch something and tell you what it is. Like, just
What? Like she could
bas-
touch an apple and be like, "This is an apple.
yeah,
It's
bro.
ripe."
And I was so like amazed. Like she just put her hand on it and she rubbed it one time and she was like, "Oh, that's that." Like she put her hand on a speaker box and she was like, "Oh, that's a speaker box." She put her hand
What
on
the
like
hell?
a game, and I think it was like at the time it was like a PlayStation like 1 or something. And she was
Oh,
like, "Oh,
don't
that's
tell me she knew what game it was.
yes,
Come on.
no, not video games. She knew what
I was about to
console it
say.
was. Yeah.
Oh,
she
this is
knew what
Crash
console-
Bandicoot number 2. Like,
She
oh,
was
what
like,
the fuck?
"Oh, that's a PlayStation." I was like, "Yo, that is amazing!" Like, she was really that good. I'm like,
Yeah, but the thing about that is that she only knows it's a PlayStation because when she first time she touched it, somebody told her that was a PlayStation.
yeah, but
But the thing about with being blind, you have to like, you gotta hope that the person that's relaying the information to you is not lying to you. Cause think about it. Think like Stevie Wonder. the person that dresses Stevie Wonder, Stevie Wonder gives that person a lot of trust because this guy could just like put Stevie Wonder in some lime green shoes with a salt and pepper jacket and like some freaking knee-high shorts.
Yeah, but
and
listen to the music that Stevie Wonder made, though, bro. And
well, he could be walking around looking crazy.
I get it. I get that 100%, bro. But like he just because your ears become so heightened to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, like everything is like every sound that you hear, it's like super heightened and you like it's super particular, like you can describe it down to the T. So I can only imagine how composing music is for him, like as far as the instruments, like picking the different like tones, the pitches, like the vibratos, like being able to sing, like, you know what I mean, like
it must be a completely different experience.
Exactly. You know, like him and freaking Ray Charles. But I mean, the difference between him and Ray Charles wasn't Ray Charles. Ray Charles could see at first when he was a little kid, right?
Yeah, he could see. I think until he was like 8, and then he started going blind or whatever.
Well, didn't he get like something in his eyes or something? I don't remember exactly what happened. Like I feel like something got spilt in his eyes. That's what made him go blind.
Yeah, that's why you saw the Ray Charles documentary, right? Where he was like a little kid. When Jamie, or not documentary, but movie where Jamie Foxx was playing him. Mm-hmm. He got like bleach in his eye or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, people like that, I can just imagine like listening to music is like serenity to them. You know, I cannot really say the same thing about people that are deaf. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. You know, I may be wrong. I'm talking out my ass right now, but you know, yeah, I'm just saying.
Gotta go take a shower.
No, oh my gosh.
Well, no, because just like how you were saying, like if people that are deaf, they can listen to sounds on a completely different level that people that have all 5 senses could never even imagine. Then I would think that people that are, people that are blind or whatever, then I would think that people that are deaf would probably see different realities that other people aren't even paying attention to, like super little subtle things, like I don't know, like how many different Pantones of colors even exist. They would see all those colors that exist in way higher, I don't know, in a better, probably like a better, their color spectrum would be so much wider than like if compared to somebody that has all 5 senses. Just like how somebody that's blind would have super good hearing, somebody that's deaf would have crazy good sight. They like squint and see through somebody's drawers or something. That'd be crazy. I don't know. Probably, obviously not that, but yeah, like Superman vision. I don't know. That's something somebody should look into. That like, if deaf people have that, then I'm pretty sure, or if blind people have heightened hearing, then deaf people should have heightened vision, or heightened smell, or heightened touch, or even heightened taste. Oh, okay, so how about this? I got a question for you then. Which sense would you rather lose? Would you rather lose your sense of touch or your sense of taste?
I feel like that's the same thing.
What? Are you... No.
Yes, the money. Like, it's like... So, well, when... I feel like it's almost the same thing, because doesn't your tongue... When you put your tongue on something, don't you taste it and feel it at the same time?
No, because say, for example... Okay, perfect example. When you were a kid, what was like a vegetable that you didn't like to eat? Like
I can't really. I didn't like porridge. It's not a vegetable, but I didn't.
All right,
like
perfect. So what was it about porridge? Was it the texture of porridge, or was it the taste of porridge? All right then.
So then I didn't like the taste either.
What? Your porridge tastes amazing. No. Okay, if you get porridge made good, man, with the cinnamon and put some vanilla in that piece.
I don't like grits either. I don't like how it tastes, or I don't like how it looks.
Nah, but you're looking at it, bro. You gotta close your eyes and imagine a field of rosies and eat it and try to smile.
But I do understand what you're saying, though. But to answer that question, I think I would rather not have taste. I would keep touch.
Damn,
I would rather
but that's
sense of touch.
Crazy. But that means that food is not gonna be. Food is nothing. Do you know how, bro?
So
Food
hold on,
enhances
hold
your
on.
mood, man.
Okay. So I'm guessing you would choose the other thing, right?
Well, that's a really hard option to pick, man. Cause
So
food,
hold on. Answer. First of all, tell me which one you would choose, and then
uh,
and
that's really
then
hard.
that
That's
and
really,
then
really hard. I don't know because like if you can't pick like, oh, I don't want to touch, then you'll never feel like a hug or like getting tickled or like having sex. You'll never feel any of that.
yes, that's exactly what I was gonna
But
say to you.
yeah,
That's
man,
exactly what I was gonna say.
but you also gotta remember that you eat more than you like have sex. So okay, perfect example. I'm pretty sure you had like a day where it's like a pretty bad day, and you're like, man, I just need some comfort food, like some ice cream or something, or candy or something. You eat
Mhm.
it tastes good, and it lifts your mood. Now imagine you can't taste anything. You could be fucking eating a pork chop, ice cream, or some pebbles off the floor. They all taste the same and it
All right,
doesn't increase your mood at all. So whenever you feel like shit, you gotta be like, yo, just gotta hope that you just go home and fuck something.
I'm all right
It's-
with that. I'm all right with that. Because check it, Damani. Hey, if I can't taste nothing, I'm good. But if I can't feel shit, guess what? My dick will never get hard, and anytime I try to lay it down, like nothing's gonna happen. Like, can you imagine a world without sex, bro? Like, that would be
yeah, that's
pretty
horrible,
boring world.
man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'd be
Like
horrible. Man.
so if
There'd
I
be
didn't
way
have
more suicides.
exactly, if I didn't have taste, if I was not able to taste anything, I would be okay with that. You know, as long as I can still eat food and I'll survive, I can survive. I'll be fine. But if I wasn't able to have sex, you know what I'm saying? Like life would be boring. Like, you know what I mean? like be so much built up animosity towards everything, bro. Like a lot of if you
Damn
really
true.
think about it, bro, like sex is kind of a way for people to release a lot of tension. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
so is eating. How about the people that eat
well,
compulsively?
and then those people that eat compulsively, what happens to them? They get super huge and fat and just not saying anything's wrong with them, but they have health issues. You know what I'm saying? You can't gain health issues from having a lot of sex, bro. Like, come on
What
now.
do you mean? Yes, you can. You can have a heart attack. How many people die from having sex?
Oh,
Come on.
that's because
Come on.
they just got way too much to the climax to the point where you know what I'm saying,
Oh, they
bro,
enjoyed themselves
bro.
too
But
much. That's
but
what you're saying now?
but
Come
if you,
on.
bro, if you think about it, that's a part of working out. Like when you're having sex, bro, you're working out. You know what I'm saying? It gets your blood pumping, your body going. It gets you sweating. You know, it gets you putting your opposite in different positions. Like it makes you feel good. You know, you release all that endorphins. Like you just it's enjoyable. The same thing with eating food. Yeah, you can get that kind of that same feeling somewhat.
Yeah,
But
bro. I mean, I know you hear about stories of women that eat certain kind of foods and they orgasm just from eating the
yeah,
food.
but that's
So,
bro.
man,
But that's not gonna no, bro. No. I don't.
And
We could go out on the street, bro, and I guarantee you we can survey 1,000,000 people, and 90% of those 1,000,000 people, as long as they're not a virgin, will tell you sex would be better than taste any day of the week.
well, yeah, I do kind of agree with that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. So that means the people that we surveyed, they would have to be 50-50 women and men, because I guarantee you
Correct.
there'd be way more women
Yeah.
that'd be like, no, I'm definitely not gonna give up my sense of taste, because bro, if you actually think about it, most women have pretty bad sex, bro. You can ask any dude's gonna be like, yep. I bust a nut. Sex is great. But a lot of women, for real. But think about it. I mean, I was watching damn Harry today, the little talk show, and there's so many women complain about how dudes are just like they're not good at sex at all, and women can't
Hold
enjoy
on.
it.
Did you just say? Did you hold on? I thought you said women aren't good at sex.
No. I mean, no, men. Women say that men aren't good at sex because
Okay.
guys don't last.
Yeah.
There's like super selfish and like
Okay.
that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
I mean, a lot of women are just, bro. I honestly, you know what? We really do got to take a survey on this, and I really bet that you would have majority of women say that they would much rather lose their sense of touch than their sense of taste.
to defend men all over the world, in our defense, just saying, and this includes you too, Damani. Gotta really think
Pussy
about
feels real good.
Yes, bro, exactly. And then to add to that, bro, like, come on now, like, it's so harder for a woman to get an orgasm, bro. Like, it's a lot harder. Like, I feel like a man has to work like extra hard to get her what she wants. You know what I mean? And a woman can have multiple orgasms. Like when a man has an orgasm, it's like one and done. Like you gotta recoup. You gotta sit back and kind of catch your breath again. Yeah.
Kind of smoke one a little bit.
Yeah.
Let
before
10-15 minutes go by.
Yeah. Before you can go again. Like you can't. Like a woman, she can keep going like it's nothing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we can't do that. Like we gotta recharge for a second and then start back up again. Like
exactly.
That's our excuse. So. I know.
That's not even an excuse, bro. That's a very valid reason, man. I mean, the dick goes limp. You can't do much with that. It's like a freaking wet hot dog. What are you gonna do with that?
What the fuck?
You freaking just a thawed out wet hot dog, just like flopping around. He's like, yo, just give me like 10 minutes. Yo. Flopping around, looking like a jackass. Come on.
Oh my gosh, yo, Damani, I don't know where you be getting. Where do you think I'm?
But it's so real. Honestly, sometimes I'd be kind of jealous of chicks because think about it. Chicks don't need any time to prepare for sex. They can just lay down and just start. Dudes got to be like, yo, all right, I got to make sure like I eat the right foods. Because you don't eat the right foods, dude, your dick could go limp, bro.
Well, not only that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you get too excited and you freaking, before you even touch it, bro, you're like.
Yup, and
you're
busting
done.
all over the place. Making a mess on the floor with a freaking wet hot dog looking like more of a jackass. Oh shit, man.
Yo, Damani.
So I mean, it's like dudes gotta worry about a lot, bro. And then even if say for example, everything's going good and you start like stroking and start actually banging out, then you gotta like focus and try not to bust fast. That shit is hard, yo. Women don't understand how much work it is for dudes to have sex, man, and like be good at it. Cause dudes can be like super selfish with it and just be like, 2 strokes and bust. I'm like, yo, I'm good. I'm about to go eat. Yeah, I'm about to go eat. Go play the video games real quick. But
all right. Go ahead. What did you about to say?
I'm done.
All right. So to kind of, not to change the topic, but to kind of address the taste thing again. So if you chose taste, then right? Okay. So since you're choosing taste, which one would you rather live? Which one would you rather have? Would you rather live in a world with no salt or no sugar?
Oh, no. Damn.
Yeah. Yes. That's a hard one too, bro.
Damn. I'll live in a world with no sugar.
Really?
Because 100%. Because think about it. Well, no, damn. That's hard. All right, okay, yes. Yeah. I would pick no sugar.
Because don't you
eat too much sugar, you could get diabetes and all
that.
But
you need salt. You need salt for electrolytes, bro. No salt, you get dehydrated, bro. No, that's crazy, bro. So if you think about it,
damn.
If you throw salt on a snail, it dehydrates the snail. But yet still, in humans, we need salt in order to stay hydrated. I never got that.
Of course, bro. I mean, we're not a freaking ball of mucus rolling around on the floor, man. That's what a snail is. Come on.
Yeah, but
we're not fucking sweating all day walking around.
If we drink too much salt, then our tissues swell up and that we can die. Like, that's another thing, too. Yeah, that's another side effect.
Retain too much water and get hyperhidrosis, exactly. And your cells start popping and blowing up, and then you die anyways. Damn. It's
why'd you have to say that? Like, that was so graphic, Damani.
Hey, man, sometimes when you're graphic, it paints the picture vividly. Everybody understands what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
So that's hard. That's a really hard choice. But I would probably definitely pick no sugar. Because, I'd pick no sugar. Because think about it. If you got salt, you can at least season really good like food. Get some plantain and some beans and fucking some rice and shit. Cook
Mm.
that up, season it, make it taste good. But if you got like sugar, all you can really eat is like sweets. Really, you can't put sugar in like on a freaking piece of steak. That would be horrible. That would be
Actually,
really
what do you
no. Don't
mean?
say that, man. No,
Yes,
no.
bro. Barbecue steak. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that has salt inside the barbecue. I'm talking. You're
You-
talking about sugar, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
So I
Okay,
made,
so hold on.
so,
So the next time you make some steak, don't use anything that has salt in it. Only use sugar products.
so
Syrup,
so look,
sugar,
look.
molasses.
I'm about to tell you the mine. So when I make, like, for instance, when I make ribs, like I put brown sugar. I base it with brown sugar, no salt, just brown sugar. Brown
Yeah,
sugar.
but don't
and
you put other seasoning on there, or do you
Nope.
just put brown sugar?
brown sugar, and then I'll use I'll that's my base. Like, I'll base it with brown sugar, and then I'll put like black pepper on there, and then after I'll taste it, see what it tastes like, and then that's when towards the end I'll throw on the barbecue sauce.
There you go. That's salt right there. So all right.
Yeah,
so next time you
but
eat ribs,
I can
don't use the barbecue sauce.
I can go about it without the barbecue sauce because it still tastes good. Like, I can. Have you ever cooked what you call it, steak, and just like
Not
never
with sugar,
put anything
man.
on
What?
there? Like, I've seen
No.
people in Texas just throw the steak on the grill and just
Well,
flip
people
it.
in Texas are crazy, bro. They'll eat a damn foot off a live cow, man. That don't count.
Damn, Barney.
They don't count. Texans don't count because come on, bro. They'll pick up a damn live rabbit and just bite the head off of it. They just eat any kind of meat. It's meat.
You make these people sound like savages. Good God.
Not savages. They're just carnivores. That's all. I mean, shout out to Texas, man. Why not? I mean, hey, you like eating meat? Then go ahead, man. Eat all the meat you wanted to in your entire life. Go right ahead. But people in Texas do eat a lot of fucking meat, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's Texas, bro.
Yeah, vegetables. What's that?
No, get out of here.
What do you mean? Hold on. When you were living in Texas, didn't you go to that one fast food place where it was like $2 and you get 10 pounds of meat or something?
So
like
I went to Rudy's. Is it Rudy's? Yeah, Rudy's, and they gave me a lot of meat. But you gotta realize, bro, like, Texas has a lot of like, what do you call it? They have like all this poultry and like farmlands that have, like, chicken, like steer, like sheeps and all that good stuff, and it's like everything is slaughtered there and goes to the grocery store right there versus being slaughtered in California and being shipped to New York. Like, that's I think that's so nasty, bro. Like, cause meat, if you really think about it, the meat is being stored and then it's being sent to you. You don't know how long the meat's been sitting before you eat it. Just like that's like I would never eat fish in a Midwestern state. You know what I mean? Because they're not even.
What do you mean? They got fish like in Lake Michigan. They got mad fish in there.
Oh, like, I'm talking about a state that's not even anywhere close to water. Like, in Colorado, I'm not gonna eat fish or like raw fish, especially in Colorado, bro. They don't have any freaking seas close by. Why am I gonna eat fucking codfish? The closest cod anywhere at cod fishing is in, like, Canada from there. Like, I'm not about to do that. That's disgusting. Like, that means that the fish been stored and it's traveled across
Miles,
from
man.
wherever.
Got
Yeah,
mad
exactly.
preservatives in there. Yeah,
Exactly.
And then you're gonna cook it again and put more preservatives on there. So it's like double preservatives.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm saying, like, if I was in Colorado and I'm not gonna go to a sushi bar and order anything raw there. That's what I'm talking about. Like, and the only reason why I brought this up was because the other day I went to Colorado and we went to a sushi bar, like, with my coworkers, and they were ordering freaking sushi, and I'm like, dude, that is disgusting.
Damn. You didn't order anything?
No, I didn't order any sushi because I thought the same thing. Because one of my coworkers, she's like, dude, there's no ocean next to us or no sea next to us. I'm not about to order no damn sushi. Like, that's disgusting. Like, that means that this fish traveled a distance to get here. Like, you know what I mean? That they had to have done something to it, or better yet, the fish probably is bad. You know, not saying it is. I'm just saying, like, I personally wouldn't try.
Like, hey man, I mean, I've been watching Dr. Oz lately, bro. You'd be surprised how many sushi restaurants serve like rancid fish and just pour like hydrogen peroxide on it to get rid of the stink, and then like season it up and make it taste good, or make it look good and taste good. It's crazy.
So
I mean, if you were to go to one of those places that had like live fish and like inside the tank, and you're like, oh, I want that one, and they just like snatch it out and give it to you after that, would you do that?
Yeah, Red Lobster does that. Red Lobster makes you pick your lobster, and they pull it out, they cook it for you, and then they bring it to the table. Like, you can do that at Red Lobsters. Like, a lot of seafood restaurants actually allow you to do that. Like, they'll have the either, well, I don't know about the fish, but usually like shellfish, like, you know, crab, lobster, or any of those stuff. They'll have them out front, and you can pick the one you want. They pull it out, they weigh it, and they cook it for you however you want them to cook it, and then they bring it to your table.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't eat lobster like that.
Have you ever been to Red Lobsters before?
Of course, dude. They got those cheese biscuits. Oh,
no, they're first of all, get it right. It's garlic. Biscuits. They're garlic bread.
Well, no, bro. It's garlic. It's like garlic cheddar biscuits.
Is there cheese in the biscuits?
Yeah, dude. They're yellow. They're called like garlic cheddar biscuits. If you go on Google and type in cheddar biscuits,
you're right. You might be right. I'm just.
Yeah, bro. That shit is the only reason people go to Red Lobster. Come on, lobster is like. I
love the biscuits. I also love the stuffed mushroom. Like, that's my favorite thing there too.
What do they stuff it with? They stuff the mushroom with lobster.
With lobster meat and cheese and some other stuff.
That don't even sound good. That's nasty.
No, Damon, it's delicious. It's
lobster
really
meat
good.
And cheese.
Yeah,
that sounds
but
really gross.
you don't really like seafood like that. Like, you are allergic.
No, I like seafood. I don't like shellfish.
Well, yeah, you're allergic to shrimp, which I don't understand. You're allergic to shrimp, but you still eat it, and you almost died from eating it.
That's how I found out I was allergic to it. What the fuck? Yeah, dude. Yo, shrimp is really good. Like, I remember I was at my friend's Thanksgiving. And she had curry shrimp. Like, she had a bunch of family friends over or whatever. She had like Thanksgiving celebration at her house. Woo, man, shrimp is heaven, yo. Shrimp is really good. Dude, I was eating that shit like it was water, man. I wasn't even chewing it. I was like, I swallowed the whole, and my throat would start closing up, and I was like, "What's happening? Lord, take me now. It's worth it." And then that's how I found out I was allergic to it. But I mean, shrimp is really good. I tried lobster before, but lobster doesn't taste like anything to me. I mean, unless you put a mad butter on it, then it tastes good. Yeah,
well, you gotta get them to season it right too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just do buttered lobster. Anyways, well, I mean, we need to move on to the next question, bro. So
yeah, what's the next question?
So now it's gonna start to get a little bit more personal and harder. So this person asked, if you were in a building that is on fire, who would you save? Now you're gonna love this one, Damani.
Oh shit!
Would you save one of your siblings, so your brother or your sister, or would you save your mom?
I'm just gonna stand there. We're all gonna die together. They're gonna listen to this. They'll be like, "I can't believe you." But look, I'm not gonna do nothing. We're all going down together. That's my answer. Yup. Or just grab two of them, grab my siblings quick. All right, this is exactly what I would do. I'm in a building. I'm going to grab my siblings quick, throw them out the window. So they're young. They'll be able to rebound real fast if they fall on the floor. And then snatch up my mom real quick. And it's like slide down the building. So that way she's not like breaking her legs if I throw her out of the window.
Yeah, but Namani, you're going into the gray area. You got to pick one, bro.
All right, well, we're just going to stand there. We're all going down. All right, which one would you pick?
Oh man, that's a hard question. I'm gonna stay with the same decision you said.
We're all going to heaven at the same time. That's a really hard question.
Yeah,
That's
right.
hard. Damn, that's really hard. What the hell? Yo, that's crazy. That reminds me of that one movie. You ever seen that movie Sophie's Choice?
Sophie's Choice. Why did that sound familiar? No, I've never seen it.
Well, it's like an old '90s movie where it's like fictional, but it's like this lady in the Holocaust, and she's like in Auschwitz, and this Nazi's like, you gotta pick which son you want to live, and he got a gun like pointed at both the kids, and you gotta pick, and he's like, you gotta pick, or you got like 2 minutes to pick which son you want to live and which you want to die, and that's a hard ass choice, dude. That's crazy, because no matter which one you pick and one of them dies, you can never live with yourself. It doesn't even matter. So it's like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. It doesn't matter what happens. You're just Damn, that's fucking hard, bro. Oh, shit.
Okay. Ooh-wee. I got another one for you. So, what would you do if you only had 24 hours to live?
Damn. Okay, what state am I in? Like, what state am I in? Because, okay, say if I only got 24 hours to live, but I'm in somewhere like fucking, like Kentucky, like Louisiana or something, where there's like, or like Kentucky, there's nothing to do. I can't like leave Kentucky to go do something. I don't know. I've like everything extreme that I've ever wanted to do. I'd eat everything I've ever wanted to eat. We'll skydive. I don't know, bro. Everything. Anything that came to mind, I would do that. What would you do?
So the question was, if I had 24 hours to live, what would I do? Didn't say what state of mind you were in. I think I would just fucking, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question, bro. I think I would just jump on a bike and just ride, bro.
That's it?
Just grab my wife on the back of my on a motorcycle, just ride, just go rob a bank. I don't know, bro.
What if you get shot while you're robbing the bank?
I'm gonna die anyway, so.
Yeah, but you got 24 hours. You can get shot and die in 5 hours, and you wasted like 18 hours.
I'm just thinking out loud, bro. Just hop on a motorcycle and just do some like crazy shit, bro. Just like go like 200 miles an hour on the motorcycle. Just go. You know
okay, true. All right, okay, so this is what I would do. I would get every possible drug I could find, do all of them, and then have sex after I'm super high.
I'd probably do that too. I don't know. Like, I don't know, bro. That's a hard question. Like,
I mean, that's the only thing you can. You can't like travel because by the time you get to your destination, you only got like 2 hours left.
Exactly. All right, so moving on, because you know we only have so much time left. So you have a kid, right? And you raise the kid to about 5 years old, 6 years old, and around 6 years old, you find out that there was a slight mix-up at the hotel, so the kid that you've been raising for the last 6-7 years isn't yours, and they inform you of what kid is yours. Would you exchange the child to fix the mistake, or would you just continue to raise the child?
Well, I would probably continue to raise the kid, because I mean they're both bonded for 5 years, so you can't just like throw that away. So and then you definitely reach out to the other kid. So that way they're both like half brothers, bro. You have to pick one or the other?
Yes, you have to pick one or the other. That's not an option. So you either raise the kid that you've been raising for 6 years, or you get to exchange the kid back. Which one would you do? That's a hard one.
Yeah, that is hard. Well, no, that's actually a little bit easier. I'd probably just keep the same kid, because you raise that kid with certain standards, and that kid understands it.
What if the kid, you married your wife that you married? So, all right, listeners, Damani is dark skinned, right? So what if the chick that you married was also dark skinned, but the baby that you dad came out.
Come on, look at Mexican. Or come on, look at Chinese. I'm like, what the fuck?
When he got to 6, he started looking very Asian, bro. And you're like, yo, what's going on? Like the whole
man.
Listen,
I think by like 5 months you'll be able to tell if it's your kid or not.
So
I'm not gonna wait. The kid walking around talking about daddy. I'm not yours. Like, man, come on, Paul, please, bro.
The whole time you've been questioning if your wife cheated on you, and then now you find out that there was the actual mix-up, and your actual kid, is with some other family. So
no,
would you,
bro? If it would have took me 5 years to catch on to that shit, I just damn walk away from the whole damn family, man, because there's something wrong with me. Come on. It'd be like 5 years to be like, yo, this kid's looking more and more Asian every week.
You know,
like, I'll wait another 2 years. They'll see if he starts darkening up a little bit. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, Dumani, have you ever seen King of the Hill?
Yes, everybody's seen King of the Hill.
All right, so you know what that reminds me.
Oh, you talking about Boomhauer? Boomhauer with his kid? Yo, nah, bro. Boomhauer was in denial, bro. I know he probably knew that wasn't his kid. He had to be in denial.
No, well, Boomhauer's an idiot, bro. Come on, he's like the village idiot. Like,
no, bro. Bill was a village idiot. But, bro, actually, I remember one episode, Boomhauer is actually like a genius. But he's
smart.
Crazy.
He's smart, but he's like, you know how you have those people that are smart? They're really smart, but they just don't have any street smart or no common sense, really. Like, they're just strictly book smart, but when it comes on to just like common sense stuff that you think should come easy to them, they just don't get it. Like, it's
they don't. Yeah. Like how the hell are you still alive? That kind of common sense. Yup, I seen a lot of people like that, man. That's kind of stuff that blows my mind. It's like, what? I don't know. They got so much book smarts, but no space left in their brain for common sense or street smarts. Damn, that's crazy. All right, so what would you do? Would you keep the kid that you raised for 5 years that's starting to look more and more Asian?
Return to sender. Return to sender.
Damn. So what? Okay. So how about this? So what if you get your actual kid back, but that kid raised by like a shitty parent, and he's like a little piece of shit kid?
I'm gonna whoop his ass, boy. I'm gonna make sure that he get on the right path. I'm gonna beat that ass, man. Like, yo,
well, that's crazy. All right, so but you gotta remember, dude, that kid was never like, he's not used to you. So it's like the first month you're gonna start beating his ass and be like, yo, he abused me, because he's not used to that.
Does not matter.
Oh my God, you gotta give that kid damn post PTSD, bro.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's not good. You're gonna raise a damn sociopath and be like, I don't know where I went wrong. I beat his ass as much as I could when I first got him at 10 years old. I don't know why I went wrong. That's horrible.
All right. The next question is, if your fiance suddenly got into an accident and turned her into a paraplegic, would you still marry her, or would you back out of the marriage?
All right. This all depends on how good she is at sucking that dick. Bro.
Yo, Dumani, that's pretty shallow, bro. It's fucked up.
Yo, trust me, it's not that shallow. When you got freaking damn dead pussy over there, and she's sucking your dick super good, and you won't even care, bro. Trust me, man. Trust me, bro. Trust me. And it's not even that big of a deal, because it's not like if a dude got paraplegic and his waist down and his stuff waist down don't work. A girl, I mean, it's gonna sound really bad, but I'm not saying it. Yeah, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Well, everybody can summarize what I was getting at, but yeah, I'm done. I'm digging a hole. I'm digging a hole right now. I'm digging a deep hole.
Yeah,
all right, I'm done. All right, Mike. So what would you do? What would you do then?
So
if
I'm
she was
already married.
paraplegic?
So I'm already married. So I can't answer that question. Question doesn't
No,
pertain to
okay.
me.
Well, since you're married already, say your wife becomes paraplegic next week. Are you gonna
Uh
stay
huh.
with her, or are you gonna break up with her, and why?
Of course, I'll stay with my wife if she become paraplegic.
You ain't saying that because she's standing right next to you.
Exactly. Just
So
kidding.
stupid.
I'm just kidding. I really would though.
That means you're worse than me because you're lying. You're straight up lying. You're worse than me, man. I was
really
being 100% honest. You're just straight up lying just to appease you. Liar, man. Look at that.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just doing it for the audience. Come on now.
Oh, okay. So what would you do?
I just told you the truth. I would stay with my wife. I love my wife. I mean, we've been together for 5 years, dude. So, I think especially if we have kids and whatnot, like, come on now. Like, it's.
Well, yeah, that's different if you got kids. All right, if you don't got kids and it's just like.
Oh, married for better or for worse, right?
Oh, my gosh, dude. I don't believe that, man.
Oh, my gosh. You don't have to. All right. So, do you have any other questions, Damani? I know you had some more. Because I'm about to hit the last one, which I've been wanting to ask. I've been itching to ask.
Over there itching. All right. I got a question. Damn, brain fart. All right, never mind. Ask your question.
All right, so this is the like the main question. This is my favorite one. So if you were able to go back 400 years, specifically back to the time of slavery, you can pick any years actually. What two things would you take with you, and why?
You said two specific times in
No,
slavery times?
not two specific time. And if you can go back to any point in time in slavery, and I just said 400 years, for example,
Okay.
what two things would you bring with you?
Okay, well, I would definitely go back to when the first slave ship started getting to Africa and bring back AR-15 that has endless bullets.
Okay, so you can't do that, Damani.
Why?
How you gonna bring back endless bullets with you?
Okay. How
And
about this?
then to add to that, even if you bring back an AR-15, I'm just giving you a perspective right now. Even if you bring back an AR-15 with, say, for instance, I don't know, like 6 magazines, eventually that's going to run out. And remember, back then, those bullets weren't made, so not going to be able to get bullets for that guns.
Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, so this is what I would bring back with me. I would bring back a full Kevlar suit, the latest technology, so that way I can't get shot with these little round bullets. They'll just bounce right off me.
Okay.
Full Kevlar suit. And, let's see, what else? An insanely sharp katana blade. And go back to when slavery first begun. Just run around slicing people up.
So what's going to happen? What's going to happen if somebody run up behind you and shank you in your neck?
Well, I'm just gonna be. Listen. The way I'll be saving people, all you gotta do is just save one tribe, and they'll be like forever grateful, bro. You save one tribe, and they're like, yeah, you just saved my children, my wife, my family, my kids, everybody, and I'll be like, all right, now you gotta help me out, because this shit's gonna get worse.
You still gotta sleep. Remember, you still gotta sleep.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, listen. All you gotta do is just become like a ninja, bro. Straight up. Let's be the Kevlar ninja. Straight up Kevlar ninja, running around, cutting up these Portuguese and these English. Yeah, slice them up real quick. And then just get people on your side. That's all you really got to do.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, bro.
So,
straight up Kevlar ninja, bro.
All right. So,
what would you bring back?
First of all, I see a bunch of flaws. What
are the flaws in the Kevlar ninja theory,
I just told you, Damani. So, first of all, you got to think about it this way. You have to sleep, Damani. You going to wear that thing to sleep, too?
Hell yeah. I'm not going to take that shit off for what?
All right. Not only do you need to, you're going to have other parts of your body exposed. For instance, your neck, your head. You know what
Well,
I'm
no,
saying?
okay. Well, see, you obviously haven't seen that those military grade Kevlar suits, man. They
Okay,
cover every head to toe. No
Damani,
toenails even out, dude.
you're said no toenails even out. You're good.
Yes, you're covered.
You're gonna be vulnerable while you're sleeping, regardless. So
I'll
you
just
have to
sleep in a
sleep.
tree, bro. I'll sleep in a
Oh my
tree.
gosh. So, all right, I'm gonna tell you what I would
Just-
bring.
Trust me, you can bring up any of these random scenarios. There's a solution to all of them. Especially after you start saving the first couple tribes, they're gonna want to work with you.
So, what I would bring back is I'd bring back swine flu, or actually
Oh,
any.
how would you? What?
Listen, Damani. I'd bring back
Okay.
swine flu, or actually any flu that
Bring back the Spanish flu with you in a test tube.
no any like main disease that's out right now. Any disease that
That's
is
ever
curable.
existed.
That's curable right now. I'd bring back like specifically swine flu or even bird flu.
Gosh. No. Why don't you bring back the bubonic plague?
The what fever? That was
No,
probably
the,
fever.
the plague, bro. The
No,
plague.
I'm gonna bring back swine flu, and then
That's so stupid.
And
Okay,
then-
what is the other thing you're gonna bring back?
the antidote,
And then what if
Or-
you get shot?
or
Whoa.
or bring back SARS and the antidote. But the thing is, the money. I'm not even gonna do the infecting. I'm just gonna
How?
infect.
You're the one that has it. You have it.
But
Okay.
listen.
If you're
listen,
going back
Damani,
in time, you
just
gotta have the stuff like
listen.
in your pocket or something.
Listen,
Okay. All right.
just listen. Let me explain to you.
All
So
right.
what first thing I would do is I would infect the settlers. I'll fuck up Christopher Columbus, just cough right in his face, or
What?
even inject him with the flu. So when he
How,
goes
wait,
back,
no, bro. What do you mean? You don't have a needle with you. All you have is a test tube that has
Or
the flu
just-
in it.
yeah, just throw it on him. I don't know, throw it in his face.
That's the stupidest thing ever. Yo, hold on.
Listen, bro.
So,
You
hold
gotta
on.
listen.
Wait.
You have to listen. You
So,
gotta
wait,
let
hold
me
on.
finish explaining how.
So hold on. These guys are gonna have
So
a whole
listen.
fortified fort. All right, no, go.
Listen. So if you really think about it, bro, I infect him with the flu and let him take it back when he leaves. When he leaves the new world, he's gonna take it back with him on the boat, and he's gonna take it back to him to where does he go back to
Spain, bro.
to Spain? Yeah, he's gonna take it with him over there, and more than likely he's gonna spread it, and he's gonna wipe out half the population. So he's not gonna try to come back if half the population is wiped out.
Well,
You know
he's
what I mean?
dead.
Or he's dead, exactly. Or yeah, or they can all be dead before they even come back. You know, or before they even make it to Spain. Everybody on that
doesn't
ship
make
is gonna
any
die.
sense. So
Damani.
wait, hold on. If everybody on the ship, they're trying to come back
Dies.
from the new world, they die. Then that
Yes.
means that swine flu dies in the ocean with them, so they can't spread it.
So that's the thing. So that means no one comes back. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time anybody does decide to come back, I'll train up all the Indians there, and I let them know, like, look, this is what's gonna happen to you guys. You know, they're all gonna come. You know, you guys need to prepare yourself and to give them all the tools they need to fight, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
What do you mean? What tools? You gotta make the tools. And
Exactly.
Remember, the Indians didn't have like iron
That's-
and all that stuff.
but
You're gonna have to learn how to smelt iron. First, you gotta learn how to quarry it, and then you gotta learn how to smelt it.
But remember, none of these Indians were educated, so they thought that these guys were friendly. You know what I mean? So they made them take advantage of them. If they're hostile from the get go, then there can be no taking over. You know what I'm saying? Like none of these Indians, none of these Africans, none of these
These
American
indigenous,
Indians,
they were
and
never
none of the
hostile
indigenous
from the
people,
jump.
if they're hostile to the settlers, they can't do anything to them. So I said this to somebody at work today, and they said, so where would we be at as a society? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, you think that
America would be Native America. Native Americans.
I'm like, it'd just be a different set of people that would be. So you think that all of this would be the way it is if white people weren't here? I'm like, wow. So you think
when I was a white dude saying that?
Yes, bro. I was like, yo, that's crazy, bro. Like, seriously?
There goes white people having that God complex. Without us, where would there be? Like, there would be nothing.
I said to him, I was like, so what do you think the Egyptians were? And he was like,
yeah, people don't even understand how they made the pyramids to this day.
Exactly.
They can't even replicate that.
I was like, the Egyptians exist, remember?
The Mayans exist. The Incans exist.
Exactly. And I was like,
come on.
I was like, remember, you got to remember, don't forget that the Egyptians existed the same time period the Romans existed too. You know what I'm saying?
And way before, thousands of years before that.
Yeah, exactly. So
4,000 years before that, it's in their own historical records.
Exactly. So you can't forget that. You can't just think that these indigenous people were just playing with sticks and arrows and freaking eating mud pies and running around naked. Like, no.
Yeah. That's what we gotta remember, bro. Again, most people don't even realize the history. The Incans and the Mayans and them, they only died because like smallpox and being tricked. Remember, like Cortez went over there, was like, yo, I'm gonna take all this gold and spread smallpox in there and give them alcohol, and they're like crazy allergic to it, and everybody's dying left and right. Don't know what the fuck's happening.
So that wasn't the pièce de la résistance, Damani. The pièce de la résistance is when he said, well, some of the Egyptians were white too. What about that new one that they just came out with? Gosh. Bro, when he said that, I was like, yo, I wish Damani was here so he could just cuss your ass out right now.
No, they gotta cuss him out, dude. All you gotta do is go to Google and type in hieroglyphics. And then when the picture pops up, you show him the picture and like, all right, if this person was a real person that's on that hieroglyphic wall, what would they look like in real life? I mean, obviously it's gonna be a black person. They drew them as black people. Are you serious? You even got a cheat sheet and they still got that shit wrong?
Yep.
Come on, dude. They have a cheat sheet. All the hieroglyphics got brown skin, dude, and dreadlocks. And the Egyptians used to shave their heads and put on wigs. There's only one race of people that still to this day shaves their heads and puts on wigs. White people don't do that. Asians don't do that. Native Americans don't do that. The only people that still to this day even shave their heads or put on wigs or weaves is black people. We still do that to this day. So it's like, come on. And the damn hieroglyphics are painted in brown, bro. Come on. That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, bro. I don't understand that either.
Well, I mean, you know how it is, bro. That's just the God complex that he got. Without me, you guys would be doing anything but eating mud pies. That's just the God complex that he got. That's all. But going back to what you're talking about, to having the SARS inside of a damn test tube and throwing it on Christopher Columbus, you really think he's going to let you get that close? Exactly, dude. He's not going to let you get close to him and throw SARS in his face. Come on. That don't make any sense.
Bro.
That don't make any sense at all.
No,
come on.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah,
but
bro.
anyways.
No, man. Yeah, that's not going to happen. He's going to shoot you. Christopher Columbus is going to shoot you before you even get close to throw SARS in his face.
I don't believe that.
Are you serious? Hold on. So you mean to tell me Christopher Columbus and all his homeboys are going to have a fort set up, or like even on their ship, going to have some random ass black dude that they probably never seen in their life before, just allow that person to run up on him and throw some shit on his face?
I'm not just going to run up on him, Damani. Come on now. Damani, come on.
Okay,
now.
How you going to do it? How you going to do it?
So, first of all, remember, he didn't just go. He didn't just go. When he settled, or when he got to the island, he didn't just get on the island and you know what I'm saying, was aggressive. Like he shook these Arawak Indians' hands. You know, he exchanged like gifts with them, and so did they. You know what I mean? That's how I would do it too. You know, I would pretend to be one of them. You know, I got SARS in my hand, or you know.
And you're not gonna get sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
and if you really think about it too, Damani, some of these like, remember, if I go back, I might even bring back a disease that I'm immune to that they might not even be immune to, because remember back then they couldn't get vaccinated for certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I mean, okay. So there's also diseases back then that don't exist now anymore, like smallpox. You could contract smallpox.
Yeah, that's true. But I have a smallpox vaccine, so
Oh,
I'm
no,
immune to
no,
it.
you
So
only have a SARS vaccine, not a smallpox
no,
vaccine.
I do have a smallpox vaccine. I have a smallpox vaccine. I have a yellow fever vaccine. I have
Oh, you talking about that you already got injected with, bro? Most of that stuff is like herd immunity. If you were standing right next to like four people that got smallpox and they're coughing up blood, you would easily contract that shit, man. You're not like
I don't know that. And I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure if Christopher Columbus had smallpox, bro, he would be dead. He's not gonna just freaking go to the new world and fucking cough on me and I'm gonna die from him having small. I'm pretty sure he didn't have smallpox. Now you're just adding, you're stacking.
Well, it don't even gotta be him. It could be somebody in his crew. Come on, man. It's not gonna be just Christopher Columbus standing in a ship by himself. He's gonna have mad people around him.
I just think that that's the best way to do it. I think I go up to him with a freaking what you call it, scarf on my face, you know, with the SARS in my hand or some type of disease, and just shake his hand. He's gonna touch his face. You got a scarf on your face.
He's gonna be like, "Why the fuck does this guy have a scarf on his face? I'm not touching this guy. He's trying to kill me."
No, he's not gonna think that. Remember, he's dumb, bro. They don't think that way. They're not thinking that way.
You're so stupid,
bro. They're not thinking that way. They're not thinking about warfare.
Wait. That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Christopher Columbus definitely was thinking about warfare because he went over there and like did war crimes over there.
Yes, but he's not thinking that some primitive beings are gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna try to do some chemical warfare shit to him. Like he's not thinking about that. Or better yet, I could just plant mustard gas on their ship.
No, you can't do that because you only have the vaccine.
And
the SARS tube.
So I think I'm gonna stick with that. I think I'd be good.
Gosh, that doesn't make any sense. He's just gonna watch a random ass dude that he's never seen, don't speak the same language. They're in a brand new land. You essentially look like an alien to him, and he's just gonna let you walk up on him and throw some shit in his face.
But I'm not gonna throw it in his face, Damani. I'm just gonna shake his hand.
That's so stupid. That's the stupidest. Oh my god, that doesn't make any sense. He's gonna be like, yo, talking to his freaking crewmates. Like, yo, what do you think this guy's doing that has a scarf around his face? And his crewmates gonna be like, I don't know, Chris, go shake his hand. And he's just gonna be like, okay, and just walk out and just shake your hand. That doesn't make any sense. No.
Yes.
No.
Anyways.
Kevlar Ninja makes way more sense, man.
Whatever. Anyways.
Kevlar Ninja, man, slice him up. Yeah.
It's the end of the show, man. Let's bring it out, bro. Let's bring it out.
Oh my gosh. All right, man. What's the end of the show?
What's
the last final
just gonna let me keep talking.
No, what's your final thoughts? What's your final thoughts, bro?
So, like I said, I just think that my way is the best way.
Yes, just throw SARS on his face, and that'll be perfect. They're not gonna shoot you after you throw SARS on his face.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, it was a good show. I enjoy these questions. Thank you guys for sending these questions.
Send some more questions. We could do another question show.
Yeah, it was interesting. These were very interesting topic. Even though Damani still didn't answer the question about his siblings' mom.
What are you talking about? You didn't answer the question either. I'm not answering that question. I do not want those problems. We all going to heaven.
Yeah. Okay, well, I have nothing else. Thanks for listening. Damani, what do you got?
The last piece of advice I want to give you guys is if you ever go back in time, make sure you go back with a full Kevlar suit and a nice sharp katana.
It's so stupid. You see what I mean? Always gotta have the last damn word, man.
What do you mean, man? Yo, Kevlar Ninja, man, killing everybody. Kevlar Ninja.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, bro. Listen. You got round bullets. The bullets would never freaking go through the damn Kevlar suit. You'll be invincible, man. I mean, unless you get stabbed.
That's the whole point that I was trying to tell you. You're still gonna be able to get stabbed. Anyways,
no, that doesn't make any sense. Because then you could get stabbed throwing stars in your face.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening, man. We're out of here.
Yeah, we're out of here, guys. All right, guys. If you ever want to send some more questions, feel free to go over to the website or on our Facebook or on our YouTube and just type in some questions there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys.
We're out.
Bye. Sweet dreams.